So we're actually gonna like fully set up this nursery today.
I mean, we can attempt. How are you gonna get this upstairs? Do you want me to ask the neighbors for help?
You ready?
Woo! It's like a fight and a constant battle of like putting in insulin to keep it down, and we found out why. Can you say hi to the camera? Say hi. Hi. We are back in Bowling Green today. We are meeting with Christian's mom, Mama, and sister. We shipped a bunch of baby items to their house because it was going to be cheaper on shipping.
Yeah,
and
with the taxes.
So we met today because Christian had a haircut. If you can't tell, he needs to chop his hair off. Let's go. Let's go. So his daddy got his haircut. So where are we? Are we at the mall? At the mall? Yeah. We are back home. This is the aftermath of everything. We had the boxes that we told you all that were shipped to his mom's because it'd be cheaper. We had some few things come in. We did our shopping at Once Upon a Child. The cats are like, what is all this diapers, wipes, and our Hobby Lobby run. And then, Asher, what do you have? Is that Moana and Maui? Maui? Yeah. Good job, Dad. How are you gonna get this upstairs?
With God's will.
It's like 130 pounds or so. Got it in the house, but now you're like, oh, I don't know about that. Do you want me to ask the neighbors for help? Oh gosh, baby. With your shoes on? Okay, baby. Oh! Yeah!
So Lexi was giving a haul of everything that we had bought today on her TikTok, and Asher, every time Lexi would show something, he would bring some random item up and he would be like,
Step one is to clean out this area, vacuum, move the mirror.
Okay, and it was already full of clothes too. It looks a little more clean now.
Oh, yeah.
But Lexi moved all the clothes, which isn't really like anything big. So we're gonna move mirror here, and then we got a bunch of stuff to put together.
Yeah, hopefully nothing's broken too,
Yeah.
because we have that worry of like, when you order stuff like this, stuff can be broken.
Yeah, and we are doing like a corner room nursery because we are only gonna be in here for like...
Have we told them that, or have I just told my phone that?
I think just your phone. So yeah, we're just doing like a nursery in the corner because obviously the baby won't be in a crib by the time we have to move again.
And this used to be our office little area, but we moved it to our guest room because we don't really have a lot of guests. We still have an extra bed, a playroom, and office all in one room.
It's also a gaming room, and it works out much better not being in here because I can play later and not disturb Lexi.
And I can get some rats. Now let's do some transforming of the corner.
You ready?
Woo!
It's never good when it comes to the fat book. There's a lot of instructions. Lots of steps. I finally got all the parts out of the box. It did take me like 10 minutes because like there's literally so many parts everywhere, even on the bed. But Lexi and Asher are taking a shower, so hopefully I can get some of it cleaned up because Asher just wants to walk all over it, and that is going to get him hurt. Although there's a lot of boards around, there's not too many parts. There's probably like 10, so this should actually be a lot easier than I expected. So I couldn't get much done while Asher was in the shower with Lexi because all the first step was putting all these little tiny pieces right here inside of each of these pieces of wood. So we're just gonna get him to bed and then we're gonna finish this up because he just does not need to be in here while we're doing this or he's gonna get hurt. We finally got Asher down for bed. However, it is already 10:30, but Lexi is super tired. However, we can't really leave the room looking like, you know, this. So I'm gonna have to get this done really quick. Luckily for you, all you have to do is sit there and look pretty, which she does an absolutely amazing job of, as always.
Thank you. Do you have the energy to put this together?
Absolutely, brother. I took one of those shots of Alani. I'm ready to go. Okay, I finally finished steps 1, 2, and 3. They took forever because they weren't really actually putting anything together. So step 1, we were just putting in these like green knobs you see right here. And then step 2, we were putting in all of these screws. And Wait, I don't even know what step I said. Step 1 was the green knob. Step 2 was the screws. Step 3 was putting these little silver things right here in each of those. So now we can actually start getting it together and feeling like we've made progress instead of just looking at a room full of boards, which looks like I've done absolutely nothing. Our power's currently going out because it is storming pretty bad, which could be a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, could be bad, obviously, if there's like tornadoes or something. But the good thing is, at least we won't be going to bed anyway, so it's a reason to keep us up, and Asher somehow is still sleeping, so. What do you think of the progress so far, hun?
It looks good. Is this the back, obviously?
I have no idea.
There's supposed to be drawers in the front, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm sure that's last.
It looks good though, so far.
Yeah.
The pieces right so far.
I feel like in the last 10 minutes I've made more progress than like the first 2 hours.
Oh yeah, but those pegs take forever.
I know. So I got most of it done. This is where we're at right now. But the next step calls for a hammer, and I don't want to wake Lexi because she fell asleep, and I don't want to wake Asher. So we're going to call it quits for tonight, and we're going to get back tomorrow. And now I'm gonna go to bed. It is now the next day and we are about to put this thing together, and then we still have a few more things over here. Are we doing those today too or no?
Yeah, we can.
So we're actually gonna like fully set up this nursery today.
I mean, we can attempt.
That's exciting.
So I have went through and washed all the clothes we got yesterday and sorted them out by like the small ones we need out right now. And then those are like the bigger ones that I'll put in these totes that I've started going through that are like things that need to be washed. That's his laundry basket. And Christian's over here putting the knobs on the drawers. Are you done?
Almost. We got the main thing right there, and then pretty much just these drawers, and we should be done with this. And then we got the next stuff, which shouldn't be.
No, that stuff should be pop in stuff, yeah. And FedEx just got here. I wonder what they have for me. She's done.
She is.
Are you gonna be able to move over there by yourself?
Yeah, I'm just gonna drag her.
Great job, babe. She turned out perfect. Perfect.
Just like you.
Oh, thank you. So now that that is up, the next thing that needs to be put together is the bassinet and the swing. And they're over here under everything. We
were gonna vacuum, but we gave our neighbor our vacuum earlier because they had friends coming over and her vacuum broke. So for now, we're just gonna clean it out. I think that's all. Right?
Yeah, I think you just gotta plug her into the wall now.
This is a lot more fancy than our last one. This has car ride, kangaroo, tree swing, rockabye, wave. Our last one was just a bed.
Let's see what a wave looks like.
A wave? Okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, I like the wave.
It has faster speeds, I guess.
Yeah, right there. Now we're opening up the swing.
I'm sure all this stuff is gonna get tested by Asher over there. He's gonna come in here and he's gonna be like, oh, new toys.
He's
and
gonna
that cat. Our cats used to sleep in the bathroom.
They did. They're gonna see Rex and he's gonna be like, Rex.
We're gonna have to cover it. It's gonna be covered in cat fur.
Yeah. Oh. Get it.
Asher might actually have fun with this.
He'll be using a roller coaster. We forgot we had the storage basket to put on, and now he's figuring out how to put it in.
Yeah, as usual, I put it on backwards, and then I figure it out after. What do you think about baby brother's new stuff?
Look at Rex.
Rex decided to borrow it for now.
You gonna try the swing out?
He's like, this is cool, Mom.
You like it? I like it, Picasso. Jeez.
Say wee. Is it fun?
Are you riding with Rex? We just got back from my 26-week appointment. Not like it was like anything set. It was just like every 2 weeks I've been going. They've been checking on my blood sugars. They've sometimes been doing blood work, just all the updates and stuff. My vitals look great. My blood pressure was really good. My pulse was a little elevated, but I think it was just walking from the waiting area to my room, and that was good. The doctor I met today is my actual OB and like the person controlling my diabetes. She has been so busy that today was like the first time I got in to see her. I've been seeing her other two like team people. It's like a team of people, which are all really great, but I actually got to talk to her, go over everything, our story timeline, talk more on like birth on, and she said that she doesn't think Asher's breaking his clavicle had anything to do with my diabetes or his size. It was just how fast he came. So that was good to hear on another note. But blood sugar wise, it has been really hard the last 2 weeks to keep them down. It's like a fight and a constant battle of like putting in insulin to keep it down, and we found out why. evidently my Omnipod has, well, I know it has 2 modes, the manual and the automated, and I thought the automated would be more helpful in pregnancy because if it saw my blood sugar rising, it would automatically give more. But that is not the case. It actually was stopping more of my basal insulin, which is insulin I get throughout the day, and my bolus is when I get with my carbs. So it was like fighting against each other on that act, making me have to work harder to keep my blood sugars down. But she was very impressed with the numbers that were what they were looking like for what I was doing, and how my A1C was 6.1 last time. She was very happy with that. My thyroid medicine was dropped down a little because my levels dropped down tremendously. So we will check back in 2 weeks, blood work, and do all that, which is crazy because 2 weeks I will literally be in the 3rd trimester. That's literally insane to think. Like, we have, technically it's August, so we have 2 months until baby, which is crazy to think. I'm so excited. His heart rate was good. He was moving around like crazy. He is starting to move around like crazy, and every day feels more and more like we're having another baby. I'm so excited. Asher's really starting to like grip onto things right now, like baby and the baby items, and we're trying to just keep him as involved as we can so he's around and understands and knows. But yeah, that is all for today's video. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or your week. We love you. So does Jesus. Peace.